Yeah. Yeah, welcome to the flow, educate the trade, where the money moves live, never pre-made. Enzo, the pullback king, sharp like a blade. He spots them setups clean, watch the profits get paid. Russell Roussel, the right-hand ace, charts on fire, man, he sets the pace. Pedro the pig, mascot in the place, oinking for the wins, keeping smiles on the face. No delay, no replay, we traded in time, real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, showing what's done every Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Candles flash green, emotions on hold, wrist tight, entries clean, exit pure gold. We don't fake numbers or edit the frame. This is raw, live, educate the trade name. From London to the world, they watch the game flow. Enzo pull back, Russell calling that go. Pedro the pig, with the luck in tow. We trade, we teach, we let the truth show. No delay, no replay, we traded in time. Real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, this is how it's done. Educate the trade, yeah, we number one. Yeah, we number one. Yeah, welcome to the flow, educate the trade, where the money moves live, never pre-made. Enzo, the pullback king, sharp like a blade. He spots them setups clean, watch the profits get paid. Russell Roussel, the right-hand ace, charts on fire, man, he sets the pace. Pedro the pig, mascot in the place, oinking for the wins, keeping smiles on the face. No delay, no replay, we traded in time. Real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, showing what's done every Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Candles flash green, emotions on hold, wrist tight, entries clean, exit pure gold. We don't fake numbers or edit the frame. This is raw, live, educate the trade name. From London to the world, they watch the game flow. Enzo pull back, Russell calling that go. Pedro the pig, with the luck in tow. We trade, we teach, we let the truth show. No delay, no replay, we traded in time. Real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, this is how it's done. Educate the trade, yeah, we number one. Yeah, we number one. Yeah, welcome to the flow, educate the trade, where the money moves live, never pre-made. Enzo, the pullback king, sharp like a blade. He spots them setups clean, watch the profits get paid. Russell Roussel, the right-hand ace, charts on fire, man, he sets the pace. Pedro the pig, mascot in the place, oinking for the wins, keeping smiles on the face. No delay, no replay, we traded in time. Real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, showing what's done every Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Candles flash green, emotions on hold, wrist tight, entries clean, exit pure gold. We don't fake numbers or edit the frame. This is raw, live, educate the trade name. From London to the world, they watch the game flow. Enzo pull back, Russell calling that go. Pedro the pig, with the luck in tow. We trade, we teach, we let the truth show. No delay, no replay, we traded in time. Real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, this is how it's done. Educate the trade, yeah, we number one. Yeah, we number one. Yeah, welcome to the flow, educate the trade, where the money moves live, never pre-made. Enzo, the pullback king, sharp like a blade. He spots them setups clean, watch the profits get paid. Russell Roussel, the right-hand ace, charts on fire, man, he sets the pace. Pedro the pig, mascot in the place, oinking for the wins, keeping smiles on the face. No delay, no replay, we traded in time, real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, showing what's done every Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Candles flash green, emotions on hold, wrist tight, entries clean, exit pure gold. We don't fake numbers or edit the frame. This is raw, live, educate the trade name. From London to the world, they watch the game flow. Enzo pull back, Russell calling that go. Pedro the pig, with the luck in tow. We trade, we teach, we let the truth show. No delay, no replay. We traded in time, real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent. This is how it's done. Educate the trade, yeah, we number one. Yeah, we number one. Yeah, welcome to the flow, educate the trade, where the money moves live, never pre-made. Enzo, the pullback king, sharp like a blade. He spots them setups clean, watch the profits get paid. Russell Roussel, the right-hand ace, charts on fire, man, he sets the pace. Pedro the pig, mascot in the place.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's live stream, live trading stream with me, Russell, and to my left, oh go on, you can actually introduce yourself today. Look at you, you're all grown up.
Enzo.
You, Enzo. Me, Enzo. Tarzan.
You, Jane.
You, Jane.
We're running a comedy show. Or trading show.
It's a bit of both. Like there should always be a little bit of comedy in you know, trading, right?
Yeah.
You know, you can't take it too seriously, or you know, God knows what you'd do if you blow your account.
Right.
You know. So how have you been this week, Enzo?
Good. Yeah. Getting used to a little bit of colder weather.
Yes, it is very cold here in the UK. When I leave my house, there was frost on my motor vehicle. It hasn't come to the point where I have to scrape it off yet, but I think those days are coming. We have someone called Raj. I wonder if that is Raj here at the office. Raj, is that you? If it is, reach out to us in the comments, because we haven't seen you for ages, and we're wondering if you are still alive, or maybe someone has just stolen your phone and now is using it to watch our streams, which I should imagine would happen. Would you? You know, if you stole someone's phone, you would just go and watch this stream, right? Well, I don't know. There's someone called Raj on the stream. Oh. So
Raj means, or maybe it's the Maharaja. You know.
Well, that's what I was saying. Yeah, like the guy that.
Oh, if he's there, we're going to short gold today. Actually, we are. I think we will.
We're going to short gold today.
I think so.
Okay, spoiler alert, we're going to short gold.
Well, I can't. I need to double.
You know what this means, though, don't you, Enzo? If you short gold,
go on.
It means we're going to have a lot of angry people.
Why?
Well, you know, it seems like the gold traders get very emotional about gold. You remember?
Some of them are they all buyers, though?
I should imagine some of them are, and they're going to be the very angry ones.
Right.
because yeah, it seems like gold traders are an angry species. I'm only saying this from my observations of whenever we've taken gold positions. We've had some great ones, haven't we, Enzo? You remember the guy
we've had some. We've gone long and short, so we're not biased.
Yeah, we remember the guy that was like really sort of like going, you haven't even done any analysis. You know, you don't know what you're doing. Gold, why are you selling gold in the middle of a, you know, a gold run? And he had to sit there and watch gold fall down.
But we've lost some though. We've lost
a lot of points and hit our take profit. He sort of disappeared from the stream then, didn't he, Enzo? He did indeed. So yeah, sorry if I forgot to introduce. This is Pedro. This is our trading mascot, Pedro the pig. So if you would like to say hello to the pig, please say hello in the comments, and he will say hello back. There you go. Yes, we are going to be trading gold today. Enzo has looked at the charts previously, and
well, I can't say 100%. I'm going to revisit in a minute.
He's going to have a look in a minute, but he thinks he might be shorting gold today. So you know, if you want to get angry at him shorting gold, that's fine. We are all here to take your abuse on gold trades. Maybe that's what we should call ourselves, the Gold Trade Abuse Club.
Okay.
You know, we could change our whole frame. Right, let me move to the charts so you can see what Enzo is actually doing. Enzo at the moment is on his charts.
I'm currently looking to short the Aussie, the Australia against the dollar.
Thank you for loving our content. We truly appreciate that. This is why we do it. We are on here for you guys to, you know, take some value from this. Hopefully you've already joined our Telegram group and you're getting some value from that. Yeah. Does smart money concepts work with it? Do you mean with gold? I mean, yes, I should imagine it does. Gold just stopped me out of a short. Still think it's going to hit 4,000. Okay, well, sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, smart money concepts work with gold. Smart money concepts work with a lot of things, because, you know, at the end of the day, smart money concepts are just built about the way that the market actually moves. And, you know, if you really want to kind of understand how and why the actual market moves, you're best looking into order flow. These are some of the best concepts to kind of give you an actual representation of why the market moves like it does, because you can actually see the amount of contracts going through the market. Not that I am massively sort of like saying that order flow is the only thing to do. It's not. All of these strategies that you see and you read about, they all come back to the main point, and that is market mechanics. Yeah, and the best thing to do is learn how market mechanics work and why they work, and generally how the market mechanics works is you will have areas of consolidation, or what other people would call areas of fair value. So that is these areas that you can see that are consolidating, and the reason you'll have those is because big banks and institutes need to pass orders, and they do it in these areas because there is a lot of liquidity there. So that is deemed an area of fair value. If you plot these areas with a volume profile, you will get to see these fair value areas, you know, quite well. and what you'll notice, a lot of these supply and resistance points that you guys use are actually at the upper and lower ends of that. So yeah, because obviously they are the points in the market where price will move from, because they are on the edges of this fair value area. So and then you'll get an initiation phase, which is price moving away from that fair value because that is now not deemed to be fair value, and then it will find another area of fair value. So and rinse and repeat pretty much until news comes along and the market makers pull their money out of the markets, and then you'll get these very impulsive moves. Not because loads of people are trading, it's because the market makers are allowed to pull their orders out of the market a second or so before news actually hits, because market makers make their money on price moving up and down very small, which is why you see price going ding 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 ding, tick to tick. That's how they make their money. So-called spread. So when they pull their money out of the market, there is no liquidity left in the market, hence why on these big news events you get very impulsive movements to the upside and to the downside, because if you choose to buy and there's no liquidity, you'll just be buying at the next bid, or or the next ask. So depends which way you're going. So yeah, so somebody's saying hello. Oh, that's Sawyer. Sawyer is saying hello.
Yes, the mighty Sawyer.
I'm wondering if Sawyer's got anything else to say to you. He was had some choice words to say about Chris yesterday.
Did he?
I think he was. I think everyone seems to, who know Chris, likes to talk about his hairline.
Really? Well, it's nice.
Yeah. Well, we're moving swiftly on that one. I'm probably going to be following him, so maybe in a few years you guys could be also talking about my hairline as well.
Just less than 3 minutes now until.
But I'm guessing tying it back is probably not helping him. But I feel like we're going a bit off topic because we're not here on a hair loss program, are we? We're here for trading. So
well, I'm going. I am.
So Enzo, over to you. I can see that you have taken a position already, and that is, let's go to the position. That is a sell on the Aussie USD, so the Aussie dollar, even though the Australian is anyway. But that hasn't filled yet. So what made you make that decision?
I'll bring it up now because I was just
I forgot that I can't talk to him whilst he's actually doing stuff, because he could miss trades.
I was waiting a while for the price to come for that one.
Thank you for the follows, 2 of you there, Ronald's Don and Sean. I hope that's Sean. Scene, I don't know. So we've got the one. I'm sure I can change this so the comments are a bit bigger, because I am really struggling to. Here we go. Look at this. Here we go. I've just made my life a lot easier. So the one and only 24K says he keeps losing money when I trade. How much should I risk on gold? This is a great question. Talking about risk. Obviously, it depends on your account size. So what I would ask you is, to start with, are you trading on a prop firm? Are you trading your own capital? So they are the 2 questions that I'm going to put to you. before I answer that. So you're trading your own capital. Okay, so we won't ask you how much capital you have because that's irrelevant. What we should do is we should talk about risk in general. So your capital at the moment is, as a whole number, 100%, right? So if you risk 1% of your capital on each trade and you lose 10 trades in a row, you will have no capital left. That is the fact. Okay, so how do you protect your capital? You protect your capital by minimizing your risk. So you choose the amount of risk that you are prepared to lose per day or per trade. That's completely up to you. But me personally, I would factor in that there is a possibility that I am going to lose 10 trades in a row. So what I would do is I would factor in a factor of 50 to give me a bit of margin. So I would divide my capital into 15, and that is what I would risk per each trade. There are a lot of other ways to do this. You can maybe take some smaller trades in the day at the beginning of the day, like in the London session. You can build your risk and then you can risk that. So at the end of the day, you could end up either with substantial gains or you could end up at break even, but still you have protected your capital. So this is my advice, is to always protect your capital. So it, you know, it completely kind of depends on how much capital you're actually trading with, to sort of like how much is viable to risk, because obviously sometimes if it's not a large amount of capital, then sometimes you actually have to risk a bit more than you're comfortable with just to get an actual trade in. Otherwise, you know, what's the smallest you can trade on a CFD account, do you think, Enzo? Do you know? Can you trade like? What's the smallest risk?
It can depend on the broker.
Okay.
Because they do different brokers. My broker, I think, does allow quite small size.
Okay.
If you want, but better to check with the broker because some they want you to trade bigger.
Of course they do.
But it does depend on the broker, really.
I mean, a broker would want you to trade bigger because they get more on the spreads, they get more on the commissions, they get more when you lose, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
some are quite good in that they let you.
I mean, you do have to understand that, you know, as much as brokers get a lot of flack, they are in themselves a business model, aren't they? And if they weren't making money, then
unlike the
there would be no brokerages.
Yeah, I think we've been filled now on USD.
Okay, that's good. So let me just switch back to that. So we have now been filled on Aussie dollar. I'm just going to call it Aussie dollar. Is there an actual name for it here?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, cool. We're just going to call it Aussie dollar. Right. So that's a sell. So we're going to see how that pans out over the coming minutes. See how it unfolds. And hopefully Enzo can talk us through why he took that trade and what confirmations he might have had to have got into that
confirmation.
trade.
Yeah, we love 17. I'm just mapping it right now.
Okay, so he is still busy.
17.
Right, dollars
17
price
times
action
3.
after the government shutdowns. Any thought on how institutions dollars price action after the government? Okay, so when you say dollars price action, are you meaning the DXY or are you meaning dollar versus other pairs, other currencies? I mean, I know obviously it's all relevant because obviously if the dollar's gaining in strength, then yeah. I think the main question here now is not how is the dollar after the government shutdown has ended. The real question is, now the government shutdown has ended, how trusted is the data, right, that we are getting? Because this data that we are getting at the moment, there's been no follow through to this data, so you're just getting data that's blurted out. We've obviously got the Fed decision coming up in December, and if you follow that, you'll clearly know that at the moment it's 50-50. So 50-50 on whether there'll be a cut or not. Now, that is very dangerous territory for the government and for the markets in general. So I feel like if I had to put some money on it myself, I'm going to say that until there is clear intention of whether there's going to be a cut or not, prices might fall, but it's going to be down to every little speech, every little conference, everything that these people that make these decisions are saying, because at the moment the hawks are shouting louder, but that was yesterday. So all I do know is the government are not going to want to go into this Fed rate decision with it at a 50-50 split. Powell at the moment, the last week, was indicating that he is going to hold, he's not going to cut, just for the simple fact that he made the analogy that it was like driving in the fog. And when you drive in the fog, what should you do? You should slow down or you should stop. Yeah. Other people saying, well, we should take the data that was happening before the government shut down. So, you know, all I'm saying is it's going to be a very interesting few weeks coming up. There's going to be a lot of volatility. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs. Yeah, so it's a very difficult sort of space to kind of say what's going to happen. So I wish I had a better answer for you, but me and the head trader here, Chris, had a big conversation about this on Monday on the podcast. You're more than welcome to go and have a look at that on other social media platforms, which I can't mention, but they might have a red color. Also as well, we have the budget coming up in the UK. I know that's nothing to do with the US economy, but there's some unsurety around that as well. So I certainly wouldn't want to be trading, you know, dollar pounds, pound dollar, sort of like confidently around about these times. Rachel Reeves has two budgets that she has prepared. One where she's going to break mandate, which is going to be good for bonds, but bad for the people of the country. The other, the opposite way round, and you'll see if you actually look at the bonds market, when she made this announcement that she'd had two budgets, the bond market reacted quite violently. So that could give you an indication of how the bonds market will react on the decision of the budget. So the clever person now would be doing some research about what she might say, how she might present it, and interpret it quickly and quickly take some trades, because, you know, anyone else who's in the know hedge funds,
So currently, as
prop
we're seeing it,
houses across the
always
world
ending
will
November
be
1st,
glued in,
employers shed
and
an
they will
average
all be
of
going the same way.
2,500
So
jobs a week.
hopefully
As
our
employer
guys that you
losses
can
slow
see
heading
behind
into
us will be
November.
prepped up for that as well, and they will be the right side of that trade when that decision comes out. Normally in this country it comes out quite early in the morning, so could be an early one for them. Right, let me catch up with these comments because I've been waffling on. Thanks for the follows to all of you guys. Ti Godzu, AHO1 and Imrance. And then the next question is, looking at your capital in your account and the margin for this trade is around 5. Okay, hang on. Looking at your capital in your account and the margin for this trade is around 5 to 600. Should my risk? That's very difficult for me to answer because I don't know what your capital is, but I think you should always bring it back down to percent of your capital. And it also kind of depends on your your win rate, your strike rate. So obviously if you have a higher strike rate, you can maybe risk a little bit more, but if you have a lower strike rate, then you're going to have to there is actually, if you go to Google and you Google the table of the let me think what you could put in, how many times could I lose 10 trades in a row, there's actually a chart that will tell you your strike rate to the percent chance of you actually taking a 10 trade loss. I mean, obviously also a 10 trade win in a row. I mean, everyone would love that, but let's be honest, a 10 trade win isn't going to destroy your account. Or actually, a 10 trade winning streak could actually destroy your account, couldn't it, Enzo?
That's a good point, Russell.
Because you could feel like for some reason that you're superhuman, and you've seen it time and time again, and the market inside out. You've cracked the
code,
the ITC algorithm.
The code,
yeah. This magical algorithm that definitely exists, Mr. ITC. He can't be wrong. Yeah, so and then you could maybe start risking too much, which then could blow your account. So it's okay. So we've got oh, right. So okay, that's a good question. Enzo will have to answer that. So I will be posing that question to him very shortly. Someone's talking about meme coins here. Up September, up Timber on Solana is going to explode soon. Well, thank you for the oh, right, okay, that was. So is that your own meme coin that you've created? So you are a meme coin creator, and you've come on here to pitch your meme coin. Okay, cool. Well, everyone, you've heard it from the guy himself. Everyone, liquidate all your positions and buy this meme coin because it's going to explode soon. Enzo, are you ready to liquidate all your positions? Because apparently this meme coin is going to explode soon.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are we in?
Let's do it.
I might sell it. Shall I sell my
Let's
car?
take all the money, put it all in the meme coin.
Shall I sell my car?
Yeah.
Maybe I could also sell some. I don't need 2 kidneys, do I? Could I sell one of them?
Maybe. You can function on one, yeah. Yeah,
I think you can, can't you? If anyone knows if I would be able to function on 1 kidney, or if anybody knows of anybody that needs a kidney, I'm prepared to do a little test, so I can put it all on this meme coin that's been suggested here. Right, okay. What's your view on EURUSD? Enzo, are you back in the room?
Yeah, we've got two positions on at the moment.
Okay, cool.
So we're short the Australian dollar against the US dollar,
Okay,
and we're also short the pound against the Swiss franc.
okay, cool. So some questions for you.
Mm.
So someone's asked this 20 grand account that you have.
Yeah.
Let's start off with how are we doing on the account so far?
We took a bit of a drawdown last week. We hit a high of about 5%.
5%.
We dropped down now to around 2%.
Okay.
Yeah, but up overall.
So,
currently.
what would be your goal? The question is, what will be your goal for this account in 6 months?
So, conservatively, I always aim for kind of annual return of 20%.
Okay.
So 6 months you would be looked at. Saying that, the problem, this is the issue we've got, is that our trading doesn't reflect proper time periods. So
yeah, because we're only trading in these. Yeah,
we've maybe done a month of at a push. We've probably done a month of full-time trading on this.
Yeah, even though it's been spread out over I don't know what 3 or 4 months now.
Month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So effectively, a month for us, 6 months for us would take a long time.
That would be like 3 years.
But let's say optimistically, it's not proper reflection, but yeah, you wouldn't, ideally 10% or above within 6 months and 20% on the year. I mean, you could do a lot more than that. It could be under that, but that would be realistic for me.
How much do you know about bonds?
No, not an expert, but I know a little bit.
Someone is stating that all bonds are backed by gold.
That's an interesting concept. I mean, we know that the gold standard seems to have been taken away. Definitely for a long time now with currency. There used to be a day where you had on the note you could go to the bank and exchange it for gold. It's been set to floating. I wouldn't know about that with bonds, so I think that's something you maybe need to look into more. But it's an interesting concept, but I'm not too sure about that.
Okay.
I mean, bonds are backed by the issuer, who can afford in theory to cover the investor if there's default.
But that wouldn't be via gold, would it?
Not necessarily.
No.
It depends which bonds you're talking about, because obviously the lowest risk bonds in the world are government bonds and government bonds of trusted economies. Like, people doubt that the US will default on its debt and the UK would default on its debt. So they're very low interest bonds, the gilts in the UK.
And a lot of these countries,
and the notes in America.
a lot of these countries at the moment are actually depleted from gold, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're
Then you get junk bonds. They're definitely not backed by gold.
Who?
The junk bonds.
Oh, okay.
The junk bond market is like the meme coin market of crypto.
Okay, fair.
But if you catch the right one, you can make a fortune. But the interest rate's so high because of the risk of default by the issuer.
Okay, cool. So, what's your view on EURUSD? Enzo's not really your man for long-term views because he takes short-term positions. He has no care of the ongoing long-term forecast.
Depends what you mean by long-term, because I'd be happy to stay in a trade for a number of weeks if I caught the trend. So just maybe not, beyond. So,
but your view, I think when someone's asking for your view on EURUSD, that should probably be backed maybe by a bit of fundamentals, which you don't. You're just purely technical trader, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. You can definitely.
I can give my view on what I get relative to a time frame. I can give my view on how I would trade it. But even then, I mean,
we do have Sinu on tomorrow, who would be able to definitely give you a better answer on that, because he, has more of a long-term sort of prognosis on that. So there's also tonight we will have Jerry from Ireland. He will also be going through all of these pairs. So, you know, and a lot of what he says actually comes into fruition. So, do you guys have a trading bot? No, we don't. We do have a copy trading platform. So, if you were interested, the link is in the bio for our Telegram group, and you can book a call with someone who will discuss that with you. So we've actually just commissioned another 2 traders to go into our copy trading platform. So we're quite excited about that. Both have shown massively good track records, hence why we're getting them on there. It'll be an exciting moment. Thank you. Someone's asking why you're shorting in an uptrend. Nick, not sure which one you're on about because we're in 2 shorts here. So if you want to let us know which one you're actually talking about, then maybe Enzo can talk you through that. So David says, good to see that someone is also in a Aussie dollar short. So it seems like he's with you.
I think one of the things everyone needs to understand about, because if you watch me in trade, my trades probably have at best a 50% chance of winning. So it's going to shock people when I say this, but I'm not trying to be right. I'm not trying to predict the future. I'm trying to play probability based on predefined criteria. So the setups I take, they're likely to play out on the low end 30% of the time, and ideally 50% of the time. Man, if it was above 50%.
Yeah, but you know your risk to reward is 1 to 3, so
correct.
it's a winning formula.
That's right.
You lose more than you win overall, so and that's how your account will grow.
So this is where I will challenge the proverbial conventional talk that goes on, where people talk about high probability setups.
Yep.
I'm happy to take low probability setups.
Yep.
But
I mean, these guys behind me, they're fundamental traders, so they are taking high probable setups.
Fine, and everyone needs
but they are risking a lot less. You know.
Yeah, everyone needs to stick to their plan. I mean, in terms of trends, so here we go. Aussie dollar. Is that an up? No, come out. Otherwise
oh, okay. Sorry.
There's a reason why I'm holding it. Is that based on this 15-minute time frame? The amount of data I'm looking at. Are we looking there at an uptrend or a downtrend?
No, what was the rules again? I forgot. If it goes from the top right to the bottom left, is that a downtrend? Was it?
Yeah. So
I've used your joke against you, haven't I?
Yeah. So it'd be lovely, wouldn't it, if markets moved always vertically, like a rocket? Then we could all make money, couldn't we? Because there'd be no heat.
Well, we couldn't because there'd be no market makers, so no one would be making money.
Fair enough.
Because that's how they make their money, and that's why the market moves. So the answer is no. So
markets and downtrends and uptrends will tend to have some kind of breathers, pullbacks.
So he is trading a pullback. So that's your answer there.
But the point is that someone who says, "Why are you shorting an uptrend?" they may be on a time frame that shows them an uptrend. They might be on a 1 minute or a 2 minute, and that on a 1 minute is a mega trend.
Yeah.
So it's all relative to time frame. That's the key. Yeah.
Someone's asking, can you full port gold? That's why I was laughing.
Can you what?
Full port gold.
What's full port? What do you mean?
Just go all in.
I don't know.
I wouldn't recommend it.
It's a good point actually about gold. Oh, here we go.
You know what? I wouldn't recommend full porting anything.
Thanks for bringing my attention to gold, because I was thinking,
unless you're doing like a prop firm gamble to pass your challenge, that's probably the only time that maybe full porting anything might pay off. then it's 50-50. But even nowadays, you know, you get whipped around so much. Even if you full port it, you could just get stopped out one way or the other, right?
We're getting credit on that. That's actually good.
Asaneye says hello. So hello from.
Asinea, isn't he our French friend?
No, she's South African.
Oh, sorry, I'm confusing her with there's a guy here called Asanan.
No. So she actually runs a trading floor in South Africa. How's things going in South Africa? I'm so behind with these comments. I'm getting there. So how much percent are you ready to risk per trade? I can tell you that.
Oh.
He risks £100 per trade. This is a spread betting account, so everything's done in the pound. Yeah, so it's a 1 to 3, and he will only risk £100 per trade. So what percent of your account would that be? Is it 0.25? Is it
0.5%?
half? Oh,
0.5.
0.5%.
Although I usually risk 0.5, just we do 0.5% for this.
Okay, yeah. So this account here actually, in case you wanted to know, just full disclosure. This account that he's using here isn't a live account, it is a demo account. The reason it is a demo account is because these trades are being copied into our copy trading platform. They're being copied into a number of copy trading platforms. Some have high risk, some are medium risk, and some are low risk. So this is why he is to trade on here. Because that gets copied over and the risk gets calculated different on ever, you know, on ever. Yeah, so can you show the SPX 500? We will go into that in a second. Oh, there's another South African there as well. Wow, 2 South Africans. There you go, Asanea. You can reach out to your fellow South African, see where he is. Maybe he can come and visit you on your trading floor. Someone's asking, have you ever challenged yourself with a funded account? You do have a FTMO funded account, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do FTMO and I'm on Darwin. I'm doing Darwin.
Oh, you're doing Darwin.
It's a relatively new thing for me because I was always pretty much like doing my own capital, but yeah, I have tried to do that.
No, that's correct. Enzo is technically medically blind, so that's why you'll see him with a magnifying glass. So you had a bad situation, and how long have you been able to trade for again since?
Well, I shouldn't really be able to trade, but I'm somehow I've managed to do it.
Okay.
I nearly quit earlier this year. I had to take a couple of months just to see if I could do it. Someone
says Forex kills your freedom. I'd rather trade one indice and stick to one session. Okay, well, you know, that's your prerogative. You know, I personally would prefer to trade futures as well, so I would steer clear of Forex. The only reason that I would trade futures is because of the extra information you can get on order flow and stuff like that. So what are the requirements to be Enzo's co-worker? Just to annoy him whilst he's trading, right? Yeah, so as long as you're annoying, then you can also be Enzo's co-worker. I have actually calmed down over these streams, realizing that we've probably missed about 4 or 5 positions.
I think you take too much responsibility, Russell.
That would have actually gone to profit because I'm asking him too many questions. I can't pronounce your name, but yeah, so whereabouts are you? The guy that asked what are the requirements to be Enzo's co-worker? What country are you from? So that's all the questions caught up with. Ooh, we go home now. So let's have a look in the position screen. So still 2 positions on, still floating, a little bit lower than break even. We have selling gold. Oh, contentions. There'll be contentions now, Enzo.
Maybe.
From Egypt. We were literally just in Egypt a couple of months ago. So maybe you saw us all there. What part of Egypt? We went to Shamel. We went there on a so apparently even ChatGPT is down now as well.
Is that?
So yeah, Cloudflare have been experiencing some problems, and since they've been experiencing some problems, the Cloudflare stock has plummeted. We're hoping, are the Cloudflare problems sorted out yet? No. But we're hoping when the Cloudflare problems are sorted out, there will be a massive buy, and my guys behind here can jump on that initiation and make a quick few pounds. But that's actually quite interesting to see the stock plummet just because they're having a few server issues. That could be a repeatable tradable pattern right there. So so is anyone else having problems with ChatGPT today? And why do I always call it ChatGPT when it's clearly ChatGPT? Does anyone also have problems saying ChatGPT and also say ChatGPT?
BBC. Oh, I think we're filled now.
Oh, we've got a gift. Oh, thank you, Scene, for the heart. That will go towards my monthly wage, because I only get paid in TikTok gifts. They don't believe in real money here, so it's it's just TikTok gifts for me. So 2.7 lots. Oh, okay. No. Right. Okay. No. Right. So this isn't lots. Okay. So let me get this straight. This is a spread betting account. So that 2.7 that you see there is not lots. Okay. But yeah, 2.7 lots on gold would be a bit of a wild ride.
It's amount per point, basically.
So that's the amount per point. So that'd be £2.70 per point.
Yeah, on this we've got a $37 stop.
Okay,
so,
cool. So the risk is around to about £100. Yeah, because once again that this is a spread betting account. This is not lots. How long are you holding it? So this is a good. Good thing that you've asked. Enzo is more of, and I know he's going to jump in and say, no, I'm not.
No.
He's more of a mechanical trader, right? So he will put his risk to reward in, and it will either go to take profit or it will go to stop loss. He will not touch it in between unless there is extenuating circumstances, and those circumstances would be if we are prepared to add to the position. Then what he will allow himself to do is he will allow himself to lock in some profit to cover any additional losses on the extra position. Have I explained it correctly?
Kind of, but not. Yeah, to an extent.
Okay. He's using CMC markets. That's correct, is it? Yeah, correct, CMC. Yeah. You might have seen it there. Yeah, so are you using a broker? If so, what broker are you using? How are their spreads and commissions? And any guys out here, American government is voting on the Epstein files. Do you think that will have any impact on the market? Well, I think if Trump's name is in there somewhere,
You could.
it definitely could. Oh God, could you imagine? He might be getting impeached.
Is it meant to be coming out today or something?
They're voting on it today, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that could be today. They will vote
Hmm.
whether they can open the whether they will be. Are they going? Are they? Sorry, I'm not up to date completely with this story. Are they voting whether it's going to be made public, or are they voting whether it's just going to be made?
I think I think it's a vote to basically full disclosure, isn't
So
it?
it'd be public.
That's what I saw. Yeah.
Surprised it ain't out on WikiLeaks anyway. Yeah, I mean that could be interesting. I mean, anything could affect the market, right? I mean, especially if Trump's name is in there, because he's been fighting quite hard to have this not disclosed, right?
But I think it was him who basically said recently to have it all out. You know.
I thought it was the opposite.
Oh, I think so.
Let's be honest, the FBI manager probably erased Trump's name out of all the files. You're probably right on that one. We'll probably get the what's your biggest trade this week? Well, I mean, for Enzo, these are the only trades that he's taken this week on this live. Me personally, I haven't traded anything this week.
You got soybeans, didn't you?
Oh, I suppose. I mean, unless you're counting the 50% I'm up on soybeans.
Wow.
Actually, I think it's cycled down a little bit now. It was over 50% yesterday. I think now let's check in on the soybean trade. I just have to hide this because it's on my phone. So let me do this because I don't want to be looking at all of my phone stuff. I mean, not that it's that exciting. Probably not as exciting as the Epstein files. Right, so here is my soybean position at the moment. Obviously, this is just the running total at the moment, so it's 48%. I think I've been in it for about 3 weeks, and the reason I've been in it is because obviously China has, in retaliation to all the tariffs, have decided to put an embargo on buying soybeans. That embargo is now being lifted, and apparently there's chatter that within a couple of weeks there should be a deal between America and China, and I think that this might be the catalyst for the markets maybe recovering, or maybe actually doing something before this Fed rate decision, because at the moment it looks like everything is kind of selling off. So yeah, so that's the soybean trade at the moment. Not too bad. Let me just hang on, doing this. Okay, cool. So I am about to start a 4-week boot camp with I'm not going to say who.
Me. I know you've done it already with me.
I get boot camp every Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a boot camp with a very well-known and
You like the Italians though, don't you? To give a little clue.
very well-known and extremely profitable. I think his best year was 500%.
Oh wow.
Scalping, and this is all fact. It was because it was in a well, it's all fact. It's not hearsay. It's been verified for certain reasons. And that's learning to trade in the futures market. So come next year, I'll be doing some live trading sessions as well, win or
Oh.
lose,
So you're
and
gonna
then
be scalping.
you guys can shout at me and tell me that I'm doing everything wrong, and you'll probably be right. So maybe the tactic could just be to every trade I take, just do the opposite, and that could be a winning formula. Let's catch up on some of these questions. Do you guys trade the NAS and the US 30?
Yes.
We do sometimes. NAS seems to be selling off today quite predominantly.
Yeah, it's been. We actually,
Let's have a look at the NAS. I mean, maybe there'll be a bit of a pump at the open. Yep. So what's that? Is that a 1 minute chart?
No, it's an hour.
That's an hour. Okay,
That's a 1 minute.
1 minute chart. So let's go to maybe a 15-minute. That'd be a bit more of an overviewy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So does it give you a time here? When was it? So that was the yeah. So it's been selling off, pretty much selling off all morning.
All morning.
So when it opens today, there might be a
little bit of volatility.
There might be. I mean, on that chart, it looks like it's in maybe a bit of a range at the moment. So when that opens, I'm sure it would like to break out of that range. So and maybe target this higher range here. So that would be my bet on that.
I can tell you're a scalper.
That's what I'd be targeting.
Nice little bite out of it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Just little and often. Do you know TJR, the trader?
TJR. American technical trader. Oh, okay. What, does TJR stand for something, or is it? I don't think I've heard. Oh, Tom knows him. Look.
Originally from Puerto Rico.
Wow.
Okay. He doesn't have a perspective on him because he doesn't know him. So, my perspective of him is
You know him.
Kind of.
Oh.
I think he's all right.
Oh, Kellen.
What do you think of him? He's all right, right? Huh? He's your cousin. Yeah, of course he is, Kellen. Yeah. All right. Your Puerto Rican cousin. Okay. So apparently he's Kellen's cousin, and that's why Kellen was up 60% last week. He was getting signals from TJR, right? How long? Okay, so what's your strategy, Enzo? I know we talk about this quite often. What would be your answer on what your strategy is?
I'll give you the short answer. It's basically trading just predefined market structural patterns like pullbacks on trends, sometimes breakouts, sometimes reversal plays. But primarily I like to trade pullbacks. My philosophy is these patterns are perennial and timeless. They go back. You could look at charts 100 years ago, you'll see it. And that's it, really. It's my own particular version, but I don't really claim to have invented anything new.
No.
Yeah. Price action and its relationship to moving average price. I don't use any volume.
No. Okay.
And that's not because I don't recognise the value of it for some traders. It's just that strategy for me is you choose what you're going to do as much as what you're not going to do. Because if you try to do everything, you do nothing. So quote the phrase: "A man who chases two chickens catches neither of them."
Okay. Well, I feel like that is an idea that you've given me.
What, to catch two chickens?
I feel like that would be great on the stream. We will talk to the CEO about buying 2 chickens. We also, I also posted a video the other day about Kellen here making 60%. I posted it.
We just sent a fax to Mark. Oh, is it Jack Schwager?
Yeah.
Because we reckon he might just be in time to be in the new Market Wizards.
Oh right, yeah.
Helen, Schwager, we're on to him, man.
Yeah,
you're
so
gonna get a call soon, mate.
So we got some
first class flight to America.
We got some.
Expenses paid.
We got some funny comments on the TikTok about Kellen's success this week, and I did promise the people on TikTok that Kellen, in a few weeks, you will be going head to head with a chicken, trading against a chicken. So it will be you trading with all your knowledge and a chicken trading with basically just pecking at, you know, a bit of grain to buy or sell.
What is this? Is this because I said about Kelly's chasing 2 chickens?
No, this is quite funny you said that because how do you feel, Kellen, about going head to head with a chicken?
You want to interview him?
No, he's not too confident. So
I thought you'd want to interview Kellen.
But worst ways, win or lose, we could eat the chicken, right? Kellen's busy at the moment, so he's not liking the chicken talk.
Although I think as traders we should be unflappable. The chickens do a lot.
Someone wants to know how long you're going to hold the gold trade for. That's until it hits target or hits stop loss, right?
At this stage, till it hits target. If there could be the option if it moves in my favour to add into it, and then I would lock something in.
Someone said, which is quite funny. Imagine waiting for a pullback in gold 2 months ago. Do you remember when gold was just rallying?
Oh, of course, yeah.
But I suppose on a smaller time frame, you could have.
But he says that, but we actually traded a pullback in gold.
Oh, we actually. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Does he want to see a picture of it?
Yeah, let's show him the picture, because this actually got us a lot of nasty comments, didn't it?
Yeah, this is the point I make.
And it actually went to take profit, which was quite funny.
This is the point I'm making, that even in mega trends, you do get pulled. No, that's not it. There it is.
Yep. So maybe you can break this chart down a little bit for them.
Yeah. So this was.
Where did you take the trade? At the square? At the square, was it?
Where you see the box.
There, 1 second. There you go. Yeah. So this was a.
Okay. So this was actually less. This was pretty much 2 months ago.
Okay.
So there's the pullback.
Yeah.
So just to say that, you see, time frames are relative. So even in mega trends, you will get pullbacks on lower time frames. Although this is if I remember correctly, yeah. So this is a 15-minute chart. I took the pullback originally on a 5-minute.
So guys, how did the jobs data go?
What jobs data? Did get released. Did, but a very low rating, negative 2.5.
So not tradable.
I think.
Finn, did you trade the jobs data? Yeah. Really? Oh, okay. Fair enough. So someone was in
that's artwork.
So someone was in Aussie New Zealand dollar longs this morning. Maybe you can have a look at that chart for them.
Have we finished with the gold pullback 2 months ago?
Yeah, I think we've beat that.
Has everyone seen it?
Yeah,
just
everyone's
to show you that it happens.
Everyone's yeah.
It's not. Yeah. Sometimes it's good to evidence things.
Oh, I understand. Yeah. So, guys, if you if any of you are trading, and he's on the 5-minute time frame, he wants to show you.
What, in New Zealand?
If any of you guys are trading and have a strategy, why don't you put down in the comments what your strategy is and how you've been finding it and how long you've been trading.
There we go.
So that's the 5-minute time frame.
Look at that. Can you see what it's made, Russell?
A higher low,
No.
a lower low.
Look at the price above and look to the left.
Oh, there's a double top there.
Right.
Yeah.
C2. Oh, sorry, that's what I think.
Okay.
I would short it, but we're already short Aussie dollar, so I won't. But
Okay.
good setup. They're good setups. They're all good setups, whether they win or lose.
Buy high, sell low.
The gentleman was long New Zealand dollar, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so he caught that really like big, this move here, right? This move was like
Must have.
Yeah.
Must have been quite happy with himself.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. Well done for catching that move. Buy high, sell low is another comment from Karen Hashion.
What about buy high and sell higher?
I mean, this is yeah. I think this buy high, sell low notion is not quite
What
the
is it?
best.
Buy low, sell high. You mean?
Buy high, sell low.
Is this for a short? I'm assuming.
I'm just literally just reading what's written. It says buy high, sell low.
That is if you're shorting, yeah.
Wouldn't you be selling then?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Bit confusing, isn't it? Of course, yeah. Buy high, sell.
Maybe
I'm getting confused now.
No, maybe that is. You know, if the chart's high, then buy because you know it might go up more, right?
Maybe.
You know.
It's usually buy high or sell higher,
Yeah.
or buy low and sell high, or sell high and buy back lower, or sell low and cover even lower.
So one of the guys here, I can't say your name because I don't speak Arabic. Says just waiting for ranging, then breakout, and then retest. Okay, so breakout, retest, trading. Alex. Oh, that's probably not the same Alex because he's following us now, and I'm pretty sure that the other Alex is also following us. That's so we have one guy on here called Alex. He's now actually doing a competition with us because we have a prop firm as well, and we're holding a World Cup competition in that prop firm. So he's actually joined that. So yeah. That's quite exciting. Not quite sure what's going on. I haven't checked in with the guys to see what's going on about that. Someone's asking if it's worth closing his trade before the New York Open, or should I hold it?
Well, here's a question, my friend. What's your rules?
That's the $1 million question.
Have rules.
And I think the volatility really starts to kick in about 10 minutes before the Open anyway, doesn't it? So
the rules help because it can put a lot of pressure on yourself when you have to make a lot of extra decisions. Better to think of it ahead of time.
yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't trade the Open at all. They wait for the volatility to go down and the markets to give them a clear intention.
We want volatility, don't we? Because volatility is a way of making money.
I understand, but there's volatility and then there's opposing volatility with you know, volatility, isn't it? You know, so
fair point, old boy.
you know, because you could get stopped out either way. You know, sometimes you can never be a winner because whatever way you choose, unless you've got a stop loss the size of the Grand Canyon.
But if you're a scalper, surely you're going to love that. Doesn't I can't say his name, can I?
No.
Doesn't
No,
X Doesn't X trader trade the
Nah,
open? He
he
doesn't.
wouldn't, nah.
What? He never trades the open.
He
Really?
wouldn't, nah.
You sure?
Yeah, it's too.
What does he do then? Wait a certain period after
He waits for it to, yeah.
to settle.
Yeah, waits for clear intentions.
So was that half an hour or?
There's no time.
But just he
frame.
won't trade right in the open.
So basically, what he'll be looking for, he'll be looking for absorption or exhaustion
Okay.
of big trades.
Okay.
So until there's a clear momentum, yeah, and then he won't jump in on the first momentum. So what he does is he'll trade from the morning, so he'll trade the London session, but he'll trade a different strategy.
Okay.
So that's more of like a I'd say a break and retest, but volume based break and retest. Yeah. Volume profile based break and retest. And then obviously using order flow to confirm whether that's going to go in the right way.
Yeah.
Then come New York session, he will be watching the charts, and he'll wait for a real clear intention, and then he will basically jump on a move after that.
Okay.
But he would always recommend that things would come back down to that kind of range, yeah, and then they would go from there. So then that's when he would be entering positions, and then either he'd be holding or he would be moving. So what he actually tries to do is he tries to catch a move just before an initiation. Right.
What do you mean by an initiation?
So when you'll see it go like that, and then suddenly a candle will go, psh, yeah,
like a break, like a big break.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to be like a massive break all the way up. Just it only needs to be a small. Yeah. So what you'll see is trapped buyers or trapped sellers, and then it will move through that level. And once it moves through that level, the ones trapped on the other side will obviously liquidate their positions, which will cause that candle to go bang. Once that candle goes bang, he can then, if you're getting just before that, he can then move his stop to break even almost immediately.
Okay.
Then it's you're playing with the house's money, aren't you?
Okay, I see.
So so what he'll do is he'll actually build risk in the London session. So he'll use the London session to build a buffer, then he can use that buffer in the New York session to risk. Therefore, he hardly ever really goes down into drawdown.
Okay.
I mean, obviously there's days where he might lose, 5 or 6. Some of the worst days had is like 8 trades in a row.
Yeah.
But because his stop losses are so small, they're very easy to recover. Very, very easy to cover. And it's literally all done on absorption and breaking out of a fair, what's deemed to be a fair value area. And then if it comes back down to that, then either he'll have his stop loss at that area, so it'll be break even, or if he knows it's if he can see that it probably coming down, he might move it up into a bit of profit, wait for it to come back down, and then wait for that move. Because you'll notice, like especially with the NAS, that there's normally one really good move per session, like statistically.
Yeah.
But it's just being on the right side and not losing all your money before you've had
got good money management.
It's all money management. That's what he says.
Yeah.
His system's his trading system's quite easy. His money his risk system is quite complicated. Which involves, like I said, breaking even or moving it into profit. And then he'll look for rotations, and then maybe sometimes if a rotation comes and it hasn't stopped him out, and there's another initiation, he can then add to that position. So that's kind of how it works. So okay, cool. So thanks for the follows, guys. Solana Phantom, best crypto wallet. Yep, I mean, I actually have a Phantom wallet. At the moment, they are messaging me daily because my driving license ran out. So thanks for reminding me. I do actually have to sort that out. Thanks for the follow, Morgan. Thanks for some roses there. I would have preferred the actual gift roses instead of like emoji roses, but you can't have everything in life. If you have some content creation ideas for the page, yeah, definitely DM me. Definitely up for that. I'm sure it's got to be better than my running around the office trying to catch 2 chickens and pitching one of our fundamental traders against a chicken. So any idea at this point? That's the only ideas I have.
Traders should want to be an eagle.
So yeah, I think there's laws about having eagles running around a trading floor. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Definitely a lot of chickens.
There's not. I don't think there's any laws about chickens.
They come in big supply.
I actually had a friend once who managed to obtain a chicken, and he released said chicken in a cinema. And like the chicken,
He did what? He left it in the cinema.
He released a chicken into a cinema. True story.
Was he watching Chicken Run? Do you remember that? It's a great with the
yeah, Chicken Run. Everywhere. Who knows? Does anyone know Chicken Run here?
They go those chicken. They go those chickens. They're up to something. Because I used to live in Lancashire, they all talk like that.
Well, apparently, I was having a conversation with someone the other day, and apparently, do you remember Shaun the Sheep?
Yeah.
Right. Apparently, that's we've all been lied to.
Right.
Because apparently, if sheeps lay on their back, they actually die.
Yeah, that's well. It's when they're in. It's
Because
dangerous,
the
isn't it?
gases build up. And,
Yeah.
In that program, the sheep used to sleep laying on his back.
Right.
So technically, the sheep should have deceased, right?
Right.
So how do you feel about knowing that you've been lied to by?
I think I knew about something about that already because I once did a message on sheep.
A message?
Yeah.
What do you mean a message?
I've done a whole message on sheep. You know, because I used to.
Oh, because you're a pastor.
The sheep, isn't it?
Oh, right. So was part of that message about don't lay on your back or you're going to die?
No, it was because there's if you go like to certain parts of the world where there's sheep herders and you pull the sheep, they don't move. At the moment the shepherd calls them with their whistle, they move immediately. They recognise the voice.
Either that or the dog bites them. What do you guys have against the chicken? No, we have nothing against the chicken. God, we're going to get into one of these things in a minute because we have to be very careful because a couple of weeks ago we actually said something against the pig and TikTok said that we were bullying the pig and we got reprimanded, didn't we? So we have to be very careful. We're treading thin water here.
The RSPCA are gonna.
No, it's TikTok. TikTok's algorithm will say that we are bullying chickens in a minute. So yes, we have. So TikTok, if you are listening, your special algorithm. We like chickens. We have nothing against chickens. Chickens are a great asset to this world, and we have nothing bad to say against chickens. So that's just for the TikTok algorithm.
There it is then.
Right, let's go into these positions and see what's going on at the moment. 3 positions. Gold not looking too good. Swiss franc not looking too good, and the Aussie dollar is just kind of floating. But we are about to head into the open, so it's 10 minutes now before the open, so the volatility will pick up. One of the students has dropped a pot of Vaseline on the floor. I can't imagine what that's being used for. I will not make any comments, but it is Tom. Give them a wave. Yeah, that's Tom. Tom is the one that carries a pot of Vaseline with him wherever he goes.
2 minutos, por favor.
Don't trip out. Tom, are you busy? Why don't you come and speak to the people and you can recover your pot of Vaseline?
Oh, God, I'm old. Hello, people.
This is Thomas. Thomas is part of our
Grad scheme.
Thomas is part of our. Just leave it there, Tom, because you talk quite loud. So Thomas is part of our grad scheme. So I think it was about. How long have you guys been here now?
4 months.
5 months.
5 months.
Yeah,
we
they've been with
joined
us
in,
5 months.
June.
And we've been teaching them everything fundamental. And Tom, you actually. So
Bro, why are you touching my back?
why are you vaselining yourself up
I have
live
dry
on
lips.
TikTok?
I'm trying it. Yes, go on. Go on, what is it? Shut up.
So you've just seen live Tom vassing himself up live on TikTok, getting himself lubricated.
Stop it.
Okay, sorry. Let's get this back to where it was. So they've joined us five months ago, and they've been learning how to trade fundamentals. And Tom, last week you actually had profit, didn't you?
Last week, I was break even, I guess you could say.
Okay, break even, but one of the guys was actually up 60%, right?
The person to my left.
Yeah. So
Well done, Kel.
yeah. So well done, Kel. And we are very close to opening these desks up for anyone that wants to come and trade fundamentals. And I am very happy to announce that all the desks will be free. Yes, you heard it right. All the desks will be free.
How much is he risking? Kel, how much are you risking per trade?
200 £200 per trade, is it?
250 quid per trade.
250 quid per trade. So what would that be percentage of your account wise? A lot.
Go on, say it.
Yeah, we know it's fundamental. You risk high, yeah.
It's quite more than that.
Okay, I think it can range because of slippage and stuff like that, or the actual trade, but it's averagely about 5% of his account. So, but you have to put into context that these are fundamental trades, so it's completely different than when you would trade technicals, because the strike rate is actually a lot higher. But some weeks you'll get 60% returns, other weeks
You probably don't get any.
You'll get break even, and some weeks you might even be down 5, 6, 7%. So it's just the way that it's just the way it goes with these fundamental trading. It's a little bit of a
The kid behind me
different
is like
different
6'7".
situation than trading technical levels. So the reason being is that now children, don't make
I am the oldest of the four of us.
now children, don't make me punish you. Punish you.
How are you going to punish me then?
So
I don't know what to know.
what do you prefer? What do you prefer, fundamentals or technicals?
I prefer fundamentals because that's what I do.
Okay. I prefer mixing both of them. So
Okay.
yeah, because fundamentals are what actually underpin the market,
and drive it.
and fundamentals also help technical levels be reached quicker. So I do think that every technical trader should have a knowledge on fundamentals. So I think that's important for you guys to learn. A lot of this can be learned in our Telegram group, a free Telegram group. So feel free to check out our bio, and the link will be in there. Or if you really are interested in fundamental trading, please reach out to us. You can send us your CV, and you will go in with a chance to get a free desk here at the trading floor. So,
5 minutes at the top of the hour at 3 p.m. London time, 10 a.m. Eastern.
1 second. Do I think that hedge funds are trading fundamentals or technicals? That is a great question. I think all hedge funds will be trading a mixture of both. So what they would do is they would have their fundamentals in the back of their minds, and those fundamentals will help them with their technical trades, because if you are in a trade and fundamental news comes out and it can turn that trade around, then that would be a good indication to actually just exit that position or not take that position at all. Our trading floor is in Bromley South, so that's
near Mason's Hill.
Yeah, so we are here in Bromley South. Feel free to look it up. We are called Educate to Trade.
Well,
you better go back to your desk. There's a drone strike, is there? Oh, on the 15th. Oh, okay, not now. Oh, about to say.
The drone strike is on the 15th. Yes. Yeah, 3 days later now. But they're saying that they're suspended crude processing.
Okay. So they've suspended production of crude oil now.
Apparently.
Okay, well, I mean, we just heard that from the wire. Crude oil has been suspended.
Times reporting that Irish Deputy Prime Minister Harris to be new Irish Finance Minister.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
Suspended crude processing. Suspended crude processing.
So these guys are now going to go straight to the oil chart to have a look at what might be happening, to have a look at see if there might be any tradable positions. So if anyone here has ever been an oil trader, you are basically a trader. Apparently ChatGPT isn't working, so if you want to trade oil, you're really going to have to get up on your fundamentals, because oil trading is basically like news trading. There's some great moves to be made in oil, albeit because OPEC are constantly making announcements. Also, if you follow the right people on Twitter, you can get early indications of what OPEC might be doing. There's some really good reporters out there that you can follow, and yeah, like I said, great trading opportunities on oil because of the sheer geopolitical and supply and demand aspect of it.
Sorry, Russell.
That's
Thought
okay.
you had someone here.
Which people do you follow? Okay. So guys, on your tweet decks, who would you follow? Okay. Sorry. I can't talk to them because they are about to take some oil trades, and maybe you can have a look at the oil chart.
Yeah.
Something
Is this in the right place like that?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there's something just come through on the squawk.
Okay.
So let's open the oil chart.
No idea why it's going down.
What time frame is that?
Going down.
Nothing major going down at the moment. I wouldn't see that much volatility. Really.
Why are you turning
I mean,
it
the
off?
announcement sounded pretty substantial. It was the fact that they, since the drone strikes, they're going to
Press,
stop.
It's not done anything much in the last last 5 minutes.
Meeting with Japanese diplomats.
Except that there was something interesting.
Said to be dissatisfied with the result of
Yeah,
the meeting
there was
with
something
Japanese
interesting earlier.
diplomats, according to
What, in oil?
Chinese press.
Oh, look, yeah. Double top.
I wish with all of that can be very good. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
it does seem to happen sometimes.
the thing is with oil, though, unless you are really in touch with the fundamental side of it, it can really burn you, can't it? Be a slippery subject.
I mean, it can tank your account.
Oil has not.
And Enzo's back.
Yeah, very much. Are you in an oil trade, Cal?
So, is it shooting up?
Not doing much.
Are you in any of the trades?
Oh,
Is that actually?
Cloudflare is now recovering. So if any of you guys are into stocks, you know, you can look at Cloudflare because
Fair.
Cloudflare, because that apparently Meta at the moment is also flying. We have Nvidia earnings on report on Wednesday, so that could be interesting. Also as well, Nvidia is very highly weighted on the NAS, so there could be some absolutely crazy moves on the NASDAQ on Wednesday, so that's definitely one to look out for as well.
We have a slight issue I might need to address. And
What?
it's, our gold trade that's gone through
Yeah.
on the live copy out, but it seems that the maximum might have forced the maximum lot size, which means our exposure could be just a little bit very big.
Right.
I'm not sure. I think I need to talk to Ryan about what to do, because we might need to get out of it
if you are experiencing
earlier.
some issues with Squawk.
Or maybe we'll just leave it. Eh?
Cloudflare has caused significant internet outages
We'll
globally.
leave it. Won't we?
Oh, so
What's this
Cloudflare.
then?
Well, they so they're involved with internet, so a lot of companies use them as like DNS servers, basically. So that would basically, when you're searching for a website, you would get the DNS like where it is from Cloudflare.
Right.
Now they've gone down, so they've caused significant internet problems. So their stock has just plummeted, but now it's starting to recover. So almost like gap trading for the stocks, basically. So yeah. I will answer that cash as soon as these guys are.
600 down 1.7% on the page for a fresh 1 month
Oh,
low.
even our squawk is being funny now because of these internet problems. Oh wow, there really is internet problems.
And on course for its biggest 1 day loss since August.
So at the moment, because of the copy trading,
Shares in Energizer down over 20% after their latest results. Energizer shares down over 20%.
so we entered a gold position, and because these positions are copied into a copy trading account, there could be a problem with our gold position. It might have accidentally put us on with too much risk.
I think it's something we have to accept. It's to do with the lot sizes and that. And
So how much is the risk now?
it might have been magnified by a multiple of 10.
You've probably got to get out of the trade, right? If it's gone wrong and you've over risked, then maybe you should just wait for it to come up to at least near break even and then just come out of the trade, right? Because if that goes ugly on you, you're talking about losing 10 times your normal risk. So it would make sense.
I'll have a chat to him because it's probably wise. But it means we haven't resolved the problem.
Okay, so yeah, so Enzo is going off to chat to Ryan about this situation now because because obviously if we've accidentally risked because of the copies the amount that is not a good place to be in. So we're just going to get some confirmation on that. Apparently they're stopping production, so for oil. What's that? Just one company.
Yeah, what's that?
I said it's just because of the drone strikes, one company has stopped production, so probably won't have that much effect on the actual charts. But it's still something that these guys are gonna watch like hawks, just in case people are going to be using it just to move the markets and speculate. They're all having trouble with their internet, so all I can see when I look over is Cloudflare pages going timeout, bad gateway. So it's all a bit crazy. All a bit crazy. Is anyone else having problems accessing certain websites? If you guys are out there, let me know and what sites you're having trouble accessing. What's the word from Ryan, Enzo?
He's too busy on a call.
I think on the safe side we should close the trade. It's better to be safe than sorry, right? And then we can watch it go to profit.
We're relatively small risk relative to. It's not.
But if it's 10 times the risk,
it may not be that much.
How do you find out?
It's an estimation based on where it was at.
Okay.
But I wanted to make a decision with him, but it's distracted. Happy to leave it as it is.
Okay. Well, you know, it could go one of two ways, I suppose. So we have here Anamika. Is that her name?
We're here now.
Oh, she was there, wasn't she? Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just trying to call somebody else in, but they have ignored me. So, guys, do we have any other questions to pose for me today? And if I don't know them, I can try to get them answered for you, whatever they might be. We have a whole wealth of information here behind me in this trading floor. So are we still looking for a sale? Looking for a sale on what? I know, weren't you the first guy that actually come onto the thing earlier on? No, you weren't. Oh, okay. Are we still looking for a sale on what? Gold. No, we are. Yeah, we are in a sell on gold already. We are wondering whether to close the position because we might have a bit of a problem with lot sizes, because all of this actually goes into a copy trading account, and I think at this junction the copy trading account was unable to take such a small position, but it hasn't happened before, right?
It can happen with certain assets.
Yeah, but we've done gold trades and they've been fine.
No, they never. The problem with some of our gold trades was they never copied over for that reason.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, it's not an issue for not an issue.
Okay, cool. All right, but yeah. So anyway, like the point is that we're in a sell on gold. So we have a full-on camera crew behind us going on here. So what are you shooting today? Huh? No, we can't see. But why don't you come and say hello? Come and say hello. Get you used to the camera. So this is Amanika. She's going to take over for.
Hey, don't say that.
What? No, you are.
No, she's not.
No,
She's
but-
busy.
I have a call in 2 days.
For 2 minutes. Come on. What call? At what time? She's being shy. She's being shy. Okay, so it's confirmed that she will not be coming on the stream to say hello. She obviously doesn't like you guys.
You can see she's there videoing.
So what other things are we looking at today, Enzo? Are these the 3 positions for the day?
Yeah, I could put another one on, but I think I'm happy with 3 positions on at the moment.
Okay.
Usually about 3. Could maximum I'd do is 4, but.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, it's a healthy, at least you're not over trading.
No. Also, we know what our risk is limited to.
Intervention in Mexico
We know what
following
our,
Trump
generally,
comments.
within reason, you know
What
what your risk is limited to within any one.
Tom, are you trading? Okay. I just want someone to come and take over for a few minutes.
Give you a break.
Enzo probably needs to look over the VIX charts. Do you ever look at the volatility index charts?
I'm aware of what they do, but not really. No, I don't use it.
Okay. Yeah. Do you reckon
it's a fear and greed index, so a lot of traders make sentiment decisions based off it. Right?
Yeah, I mean Jerry uses it quite a lot, so you'll see it a lot tonight on the stream that we do, the weekly market breakdown.
Yeah. Get it. I do get it.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's a common indicator used by. Actually, some people trade it.
Trade the actual VIX chart?
You can actually trade the VIX.
Really?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I suppose you can. Yeah, it's a chart, isn't it? So if it moves, you can trade it.
Usually. What?
What did Chris just say? Oh, okay. There's some obscenities going on in the in the background. I'm hoping TikTok are not picking up on said obscenities. Enzo, do you think you'd be able to hold a stream for 2 minutes?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Just speak to them. Speak to them. Talk to them about risk management. No, they're there, Enzo. They're not.
No, I was looking for someone. Why don't you? Oh, no, Josh can join us.
Yeah. Josh, come on, Josh, jump in.
Go on,
2 minutes.
Josh, you've just been to Madrid, haven't you?
I have.
How was that?
No, it's good. It was good.
Yeah?
My team won.
So you were watching American football?
Yeah, the American
It's
football.
a fake sport, mate.
It's not. Well, it was a good game. It wasn't a high scoring game.
No.
But my team won, so I was happy. Yeah. They did chop it down. But, yeah.
Are you happy being back now? Getting back into the thing?
Yeah. Madrid was very similar to London. There's a lot of rain and a lot of castles.
Castles and rain?
Yeah. Pretty much all Madrid is.
Really?
Yeah. In November anyway. Yeah.
I'm down £10.50.
It was good. Good experience.
Now, how long is it now you've been on the grad program?
Since beginning of August.
Okay.
So that's what, 3 months and a bit? 3 months and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah. Going well.
Did you feel that you've developed and
Yeah,
learned a lot?
definitely, yeah. I didn't realise there was so many different ways of trading. Very good that one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You couldn't have gone for very long. It was only like last week I saw you.
Yeah, no, I went Friday
Yeah.
afternoon, came back yesterday evening.
Right.
So yeah, short trip, but it was a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, did Bernabeu Stadium
What is
tour.
your P&L for this month, Josh? Someone said in the comments.
Ooh, what is it this month?
Just under $1 million, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Don't know.
Very ambitious.
What's your P&L, Tom?
Probably in the negative, not in the positive. Been a bad month so far.
What did you go on?
Month's been quite slow.
Yeah.
Hasn't been too much going on, especially with the analyst ratings, but did make a bit of money last couple of weeks. So profitable. It's just not exactly.
Oh, Russell, you're back already?
Just a short break. How was your discussion there with Josh? Someone was asking what your peers.
That was
Peer-
Josh, yeah.
Was that answered?
Yeah, he did. Well,
Okay.
kind of.
Cool. So, did you answer why you holding gold? Is there a reason behind it?
Is there a reason why?
You're holding gold.
Oh, because that's one of my setups.
Okay. What's the stop loss for gold?
104. Or mine, it's 4,100. So about 23.
So hopefully you can see that there. I know some phones can be small, and this would be even smaller. So that there would be the stop loss.
Cloudflare, declare Cloudflare, say a fix has been implemented.
Yeah,
and the incident
fix.
has now been resolved.
Oh.
Declare Cloudflare, say a fix has now been implemented and they believe the incident has been resolved.
Right, so Cloudflare are now saying that the incident has been fixed and it should be resolved. So we can't get stocks on there, can we?
We can.
Can we have a look at Cloudflare? What's the ticker for that? NET?
Yes.
NET. Basic Net Spa?
What's the actual name of the company?
Cloud.
maybe
Cloud.
this
CO.
one.
No, Cloud.
15 minutes
Cloud,
now
yeah.
till US factory orders and US durable goods data. US factory orders and US durable goods data.
Cloud,
In just
F,
under 15 minutes,
FL.
3 p.m. London
Which
time,
one?
10 a.m.
No.
Eastern.
Yeah, Cloudflare.
Oh, didn't I?
Where did that go? There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, right, there you go.
Shares in
I know.
Cloudflare now
It's actually a
down
nice shot
just
now.
1.6% after pairing losses on reports.
What time frame's that?
Incident has been fixed.
So that was that massive spike down was obviously due to the incident, and it's already been raising. So the markets have already priced in that it's recovering, but there's still probably some. I mean, look at it fly at the moment. I mean, look at it. Go to a 5 minute. I mean, that is just flying, isn't it? There is
After the fix.
there's no turning back on that.
I wouldn't say that. Close. And it's down.
But that's from all day, is it? Or no? Oh no, that's got.
That's even more significant.
Yeah.
The stocks there's less data.
Yeah,
It's just trading.
interesting. So that move's probably been spent, right? Did any of you guys catch that? The Cloudflare one. It already had made its move. Oh, you guys couldn't trade it because you can't trade before the open, can you? Yeah, but did you catch any of that move up? That's what I'm asking. Okay.
Alright?
Someone wants to know, do you take partials?
No. I don't.
Okay, someone wants to know maybe if you could
US President Donald Trump's
elaborate on
immigration
that as
czar,
well.
Tom Hoffman
Well, I thought
says
you want-
he
you don't- you
plans
say I go on
to
too much,
be
so I
in New
thought-
York City in the
No,
near
I mean,
future.
come on, man. Like, you can't just say no.
says we're going to do operations in
so
New York City.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
be aware Trump's
Let's say
immigration
that,
czar, Tom Hoffman, says we're going to do operations in New York City.
my personal view is that being too big on partials actually dilutes the overall profitability on the position. So if I want to do anything to a position, it's add to it, not take partial. And yeah, it does mean that you may have to take a lot more heat in the shorter term. But key is what's the big picture. At the same time, it's always good to say that there's no right or wrong if you take partials, you don't take.
Yeah, a lot of people will take partials in the hope that there is a larger move after that. So you could take a move to a technical level and then maybe take some out and then hopefully.
Sorry. All right, Tony. I'm just in a live training. I'll finish in 10 minutes and call you back.
So that's Enzo talking to his brother. Maybe we can maybe your brother can come into the live stream and talk to us live.
I doubt it.
Okay.
He's too busy creating AI videos.
Yeah. So your brother is actually embarked. He used to be a trader as well, right?
Yeah, of sorts. I would say more of a
Investor.
yeah, more of a kind of buying and holding. We worked together and we did it.
Player refreshing.
That kind of style made
Player refreshed.
made quite a lot of money.
Okay.
Had a portfolio at one point that hit over $1 million.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, plus developed a. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, coming back to what I was saying before about the trading tactics, everyone wants to make rules based on how they trade. Partials are what considered the main, what a lot of traders like to do. And it's fine, but I don't do it. There's a lot of things that I don't do that I think people consider not, like many times, isn't it? We'll see positions go to, say a 2 to 1.
Yeah.
A lot of traders can't stomach ever giving back that much open profit.
No, that's part of your trading strategy. So
If you had a different strategy, then I suppose you would do that.
I think as long as you've back tested your strategy and your strategy, it's.
I don't believe in back testing. I believe in forward testing. I'm being awkward today. Look at your face.
But there still has to be an element of back testing.
Why? Who said? Where's it written?
Huh?
Where's it written? Who said? Trading God.
Yes.
I kind of agree with you and don't at the same time.
No, I mean, at least you've got a baseline of how your strategy could be in the perfect world.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the thing. It's in the perfect world, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the best I ever did was a anecdotal back test. Which I mean that I think as well, because I trade a little bit intuitively, it would be impossible for me to back test my strategy. Because although I'm very systematic, I'm also intuitive. So I have to choose between relative opportunities. I don't know if you could ever back test that.
Fair enough.
What do you think? I don't think so.
Don't know. It's your strategy, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Yeah, gold's about break even. But
gold's come back to break even.
But
well, we'll definitely be holding that then.
Maybe.
We should
get out actually.
Maybe you need to talk to someone quickly whilst it is at break even about what it is. Okay, right. Anyway, on that note, I think we will call this a day. We normally finish at 3, but we definitely need to go and discuss with the person who runs the copy trading about this whole gold trade and whether we get out now whilst it's at break even, because it might have accidentally over risked us. But listen, guys, I hope you have had a great session with us. Feel free to join our Telegram group. All the information will be in there about our copy trading, about trade ideas, about courses that we do, and free education. And also, if you are interested in trading fundamentals and want a free desk, feel free to drop us a DM and I'll go through that with you. But thank you very much, guys. One last question. What number that once you reach will you think of quitting?
Just say it's got a few zeros after it. Leave it at that.
What, like 100 quid?
Are we talking about on a daily or career objective?
I didn't understand the question, so yeah. I don't know. I think if you enjoy the process, you just keep on doing it, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if that you enjoy. Yeah, because for me, it's not just about making a certain amount of money. It's about you enjoy it. It's like a bit like an art, really.
You enjoy the process.
Yeah,
I think
I probably, once I probably reach a given objective, I would probably tone down a bit and maybe work on more through other traders, because I do love to
teach.
To teach. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys. On that note, we will leave you to it because Ryan's here and you can chat to him now. So thank you very much. Remember, always use a stop loss and don't over trade and don't over risk. And have a great day. See you tomorrow if you're joining us. And then tonight at 8 o'clock there will be a webinar to see what's going on in the week. This should be an interesting one with Jerry because please don't get caught over the next couple of weeks because it's going to be a bit of a crazy one coming up to the Fed decision and coming up to the UK budget. Okay, thank you very much and goodbye.